York State test, you just gotta be confident and know you're gonna get it right, because when you push yourself to success, you get success. And if there's a question that's hard, just keep going and then go back. And there's some things that might be hard, but with hard work and your effort, you might just get it right and it'll be successful. And also, make sure you get ready for the test. For example, you take a good night's sleep and have a good and healthy breakfast and have everything prepared and ready for your test in the morning. For example, a notebook, a pencil, pieces of paper, erasers, anything you might possibly need.
What you can do to be ready for the New York State test is you can go to bed early, and you can make sure you wake up early so you have time to go over the things you was practicing with your teacher, and make sure you have you bring everything. You don't forget a pencil, but they give you pencils. And if you're going through a hard time, you can use the Man Moment to help you. You can write down how you're feeling about the test, and you can make sure you have everything you need, and make sure you practiced the stuff you was doing, teacher, and try your best. You got this, and make sure you don't go fast, because if you go fast, then your whole questions are going to be wrong.
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm here to say that the state test might be a little stressful, but it isn't really that hard. It is basically a normal end of module test, but longer and helpful, because when you get your scores at the end of the year, you can be able to see if you got a good score, if you need a little help, and that will give you courage or ideas on how to practice for the state test next year and for other tests beyond that. And the routines that I do to get ready for the state test the night before is I pack a healthy fruit lunch, and I put a juice in the freezer, and I let it get cold a little bit. And once it's cold, I put it in my lunchbox, and then I wake up the next morning. I get ready for school, and I just practice some things in the car before I get to school. And once I'm in the school, I just make sure that everything's with me, and if I don't have everything I need, I will always tell the teacher or tell somebody that's with me to help me, or to contact someone that'll bring me what I need. So make sure you don't get stressed out or start freaking out over the state test, because it's really nothing. It's just a regular long test. And this is advice from
Okay, third grade. What I understand is that you guys are taking the test too. So I have some strategies of when I get frustrated, or maybe that you should use when you get frustrated during the New York State test. So when I get kind of frustrated on a question, I stop and I rethink. I take 3 deep breaths, and I think about the question. When a question and then I talk about when a question gets even harder. I stop and I take 1 deep breath in and out, just like the first question, and I rethink about what I did in class. Why I say I rethink about what I did in class, because in 5th grade, I just think of it as the same thing in class, but a little different on the paper, and this time you're doing it on your own, but not with the teachers. Right now, I can tell you that you're going to rock and ace this test. in the test, and the teachers won't even see it coming. Bye. I hope you do great on the test. And right now, I can tell you, you got this. You're gonna rock this test.